Here's the snap. The ball is down. Dempsey kicks. It's on the way. It is good. It's good. It's good. The Saints
All right, and we're back with the Gore Pirates for our football media days and Bravado Wireless. And joining us from the Gore Pirates is obviously Coach Brandon Tyler. We have Damian Dover. We've got a lot of guys here today. Weston Shanks, James Dover, Jason Hubler, and Adam Deerdorf. All right, and we're going to kick things off with Dion over here, and we'll be right back.
At Bravado Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront, competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plan. For $40 a line, you get unlimited talk, text, and data. Nationwide coverage, no data caps, and no restrictions. No matter whether it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40. All that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local wireless provider. Come get to know us. Go bold. Go Bravado.
My name's Dion Amade. Welcome back to Bravado Wireless Media Day. First coach for the head ball coach over there. General thoughts about the upcoming season?
We're excited about this year. Coming off a 9-3 season last year, got 8 returning starters on on defense, 6 on offense. Got all our skill guys coming back. Up front, got to find a couple of linemen. We graduated 4 of the 5, but the 4 that are coming in, we feel like are very capable of getting the job done on what we got to have done offensively. Defensively, with the 8 guys coming back, we had a pretty good, solid defense last year. Just looking forward to it, getting back out on the field August the 29th against Haskell and get going. And I know we've had a great summer, probably one of the better summers we've had since I've been a head coach at any school. And as far as numbers and kids showing up and working out, and it's a tribute to these guys and their character and their leadership abilities to make sure we're doing that this summer. And our guys have worked extremely hard.
What's the main key to continuing that success from last year's season?
Just staying healthy. That's the main issue with any small school. You run into some depth issues, but luckily right now we're up to about 38 kids on the roster. It's about 15 more than we had last year. So we feel comfortable with our depth right now. Got a lot of young kids coming in, a lot of freshmen that are very talented. That'll help us in the future. They're gonna have to grow up in a hurry because some of them's gonna be playing on Friday nights here pretty quick. And but those guys got to grow up, and if we can stay healthy, we feel like we've got a good chance to have a pretty good football team.
Coach Jim Weber from the Phoenix. First of all, good luck on your 150th win this year.
Yes, sir. Hopefully we can get there. We got to win 5 of them to get there, but that'd be a great honor.
Okay, what do you see as the finest attribute of this year's bunch?
Just our work ethic, going back to the spring football all the way through the summer, just showing up and guys being in the weight room and wanting to get bigger and stronger this summer. And, they've bought in, coming in 3 years ago. They were coming off a 5-35, record there for about 5 or 6 years. And, they bought in since day one, since I showed up. Fortunately, me and Coach Ellis are both alumni of Gores, so we got a lot invested in this program. Growing up there, my uncle was a head coach, and being around it my whole life, wanting to get it turned around. And, I've got a great staff. They did a great job. And but, again, it goes back to these young men and their work ethic, showing up every day, coming to work, no complaining, and getting the job done for us.
And you spent quite a few years in the Vian program?
Yes, sir.
And Vian was and still is a ground first oriented team, and since you've been with the Pirates, has that mentality changed with the Pirates? Are you more balanced?
We're still going to run the football. Like I tell our staff and our kids and everywhere I've been, if you want to be playing in December, you got to be able to run the football. But we do have a good quarterback that can throw and good receivers that can catch, and we feel like we've got to be a little bit more balanced in what we're doing. And maybe it's just my mindset, being stubborn all the time, wanting to run the football, and finally, starting to throw it a little bit. But, we're capable of doing both, and, we feel comfortable doing both, and we'll continue to build off that.
And you got a little gap to fill. I think you had mentioned earlier in the O-line. So do you think that the incoming offensive linemen will be able to maintain the level that you had last year?
No doubt. We feel like we're probably going to be a little bit more athletic up front than what we were last year. Going to be young, but we got, like I said a while ago, got some good young kids coming in that we're very capable of getting the job done for us, and we feel comfortable, putting on the field on Friday nights.
Damian, your coach just mentioned a little bit about the summer program and how things have went. So in your experience in being out there, how has that summer been in that preparation?
It has been the best summer I've had, like, playing football, because there's so much more kids showing up, and just the atmosphere of it. It's just good. We're all working out together, getting stronger, and building that bond. So.
Weston, what's been the roughest part about those summer preparations and those workouts?
Summer pride in the morning, you just got to wake up and just go to practice. And, just like working out, it's been tough, but we're all getting there and we're getting stronger and stuff. And that's basically it.
All right, James. So outside of those summer workouts, is having fun this summer and getting a chance to be a kid, getting a little free time. What is your teammates and you have done for regular fun outside of football?
We go and watch movies, hang out, go eat and stuff.
Is most of those activities, hanging out and stuff like that, taking place at your house, or y'all just going to the movie theaters? Where are we hanging out at?
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both?
Yeah.
All right, Coach, back to football. A defense last year that averaged fewer than 20 points, allowing 20 points a game. Is that something that you think this defense is capable of this year?
No doubt. We feel defensively. We got our front four coming back on defense, and 3 of the 4 in the secondary, and 1 linebacker. So we feel very comfortable. They're a year stronger, a year older, and like I said, ought to play like it, and we're looking forward to our defense, especially early, being young on offense and in some spots, and kind of hanging our hat on our defense early on in the season to maybe possibly win us a few ball games there. And like I said, just looking forward to them and just the potential that they have to go out on Friday night and to help us win.
So, Adam, we all know about the coach speak and how they all tell you the next game is the biggest game and don't look ahead in the schedule. But if I want to tell you right now, if you had to look ahead in the schedule and you've seen and hung out with your friends and you've highlighted a game that you're looking forward to the most, which one would that be?
Definitely Central Sallisaw. And we've lost to them in the last 2 years by a nail biter, and it's just they're probably our biggest rivals, so definitely Central Sallisaw.
Jason, same question. Which game do you have highlighted on your schedule?
I would say Sallisaw Central too. They've always been there. We've been playing with them for years, and it's just fun playing with them because it's always close.
All right, now I'm going to ask you a little bit of a fun question, and be honest with me. That's the question that nails down what your team's camaraderie is like. It tells you what kind of season you're going to have. In the locker room, coaches are gone. Y'all are cutting up, having some fun. What kind of music is being played?
Oh, man. Definitely some rap, R&B.
Specifically, what artist?
Playboy Cardi, 2 Chainz,
This is going to be a winning team. This is definitely going to.
Hey, Weston, last year you threw for over 1,300. How do you see your receiving core this year, and have you any one target that you prefer throwing to, and do you think you can add to that 1,300-yard total?
Well, we're getting a lot of young guys in there at the receiver position, and I think that they're coming a long way from when we first started, and I definitely think that they're all going to be a great target to throw to, and I'm pretty sure that I can reach past that goal with them because I think they're really good and improving a lot.
And how has Coach affected your game on and off the field?
A lot. He's taught me a lot of things on the field, how to get better, and off the field, how to be a better man, a better guy, and all that stuff. Just, yeah.
Okay, James, this will be your second year carrying the rushing load. Do you think that this year's O-line will make the holes for you to gain more ground?
Yes, sir.
That was an easy answer. And what was the hardest part of your summer workouts?
Probably just waking up.
Just waking up?
Yeah, getting up early.
All right, Adam, you're an offensive and defensive lineman.
Sir,
What is your favorite side of the ball? Personally?
definitely defense. I just get to cut it loose and just really get to really go at it, you know.
And do you feel that returning with 2 more inches in height and 35 pounds heavier is going to make an impact on your game?
Oh yes, Coach Tyler has definitely put some weight on me with these workouts. You know, I've been gaining a lot of muscle over summer, and it's been good.
So basically, it was Coach's idea: come back bigger and heavier and taller.
Yeah.
Sure, your mom doesn't appreciate that, having to buy new clothes for the school year, though. Last question for you, Coach. At the end of the season, what would you consider a successful season?
You know, you always want to go as a coach, and you know, any coach of life, they didn't say that. You know, you always want to win a state championship. You know, that's my goal every year, and that's the way we break our huddle after every practice. You know, is state champs. You know, that's our goal, our number one goal. But you know, like I tell these guys, you know, sometimes we're going to fall short of that. But you know, our goal as coaches is to make sure these young guys grow up to be great men and great fathers and husbands when they do get out of high school. You know, and just watching these guys grow up, you know, the last 3 years and seeing where they're at and where they've come from. If people knew the story that these guys had in their lives, you know, it's pretty awesome and amazing where they're at right now. And to be a part of that has been a great success for me. And to watch them grow up and be husbands and dads later on in life is going to be a great success. But, you know, we want to win our district, you know, is number one thing, be undefeated at home and see what happens and get in the playoffs. And, you know, our goal is to get to Thanksgiving as well. And, you know, anything can happen after that third week in the playoffs. And, like I tell the guys, you know, we were 10 points away from last year being 10-0. You know, we lose 8 points to Haskell and 2 points to Central, and you know we're right there. And you know, you get in the playoffs at 10-0 and have 2 home games. There's no telling what could have happened last year. So, you know, I think we feel like we're right on the verge of breaking through, and you know, we're just hoping we stay healthy and those young guys grow up. And 2019 is a great year for the Pirates.
Over on the left side, question was asked, what game do you have circled on your calendar? And we didn't hear from Weston, so what game do you have circled on your calendar?
Definitely Central.
Okay.
Yeah, they're yeah.
Well, how about James? Which one you got circled?
Central.
Well, that's going to be quite a game. All right, thanks, guys.
All right, thank you, Gore Pirates. We wish you the best of luck this season. And y'all at home, stay tuned for the next team coming up. In the meantime, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe our Facebook page.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.